And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. We've got Stephen Curry. Tatum out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Doncic in a point.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. It's a three-point game.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. He's probably knocking it down, too.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Durant. Embiid, the pass to Young. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Leonard.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the blocks.
They get it back.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Doncic. Back to Curry. A three ball. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the West All-Stars. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot. I caught up with head coach Steve Nash. Now, he's spoken with the guys. Now, he wants to make this a competitive game, one that features at least some execution and not just a bunch of lobs. Maybe some ball movement. He said, look, if we're going to be out here, if we're going to take this court, we might as well try to win this game. And that means playing the right way. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
Here's Young. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Yes, that goes in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And Young, here we go. Count that one.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
Doncic against Young. Outside Tatum. From deep. That shot no good. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Young pass to KD. Here's Embiid. He's covered by Leonard. Pulls up. A terrific shot on a turnaround. Embiid's got it back down to within single digits for the East All-Stars. Durant against LeBron. Curry outside. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Harden against Curry. And the rejection by LeBron. And Davis can't get it to go.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
For 3. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got 9 points. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Here's Tatum following the basket by Trae Young. Tatum drives in, and Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
Here's Embiid. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's James, and the dunk by LeBron.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Young outside, has to Harden. Embiid with the screen on Curry. Embiid inside, Leonard's there, and here's Young from the arc, and James pulls it down.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now Curry, after the missed three from KD. And Davis sends it back, and he stays with it. Doncic against Young. Curry setting the pick for Doncic. His three-pointers off the mark. Young taking his time here. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
On the wing, James, defended by Durant. A 3 from Tatum.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. He throw good, Davis.
Yeah, you know, it's been exciting to watch Davis develop as an NBA player. I mean, he's put a lot of hard work in and he's turned into a dominant MVP caliber player, and some teams still struggle to find ways to deal with it.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Towns, who's checked in for Joel Embiid. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kevin Durant. Russell Westbrook in for James Harden. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Trae Young. Now Davis. After Westbrook's missed 3, Davis. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. They lead by 4. Ayton with it. There's the dish to Irving. Shoots over Lillard. And the rejection by Towns. Outside Butler. Passes to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Now here's Beal. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He can't hit that time.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Westbrook, and the rejection by Ayton.
And really a surprising amount of defense being played here tonight.
There really is. I mean, what's gotten into these guys? Usually it's all offense all the time in this game. I like that they're going at it like this. It looks more realistic.
And there's the call on DeAndre. That's his first foul. Sabonis, he's checked in for the East. Irving against Lillard. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Butler against Beal. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Man, He sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Williamson dishes to Ayton. Outside for George. Back to Ayton. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Irving. And it's sent back by Lillard.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And this is peak Dame. Rising, firing, one of the more confident shooters we have in our game.
George with the ball. Sabonis defending. And it's George finishing it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Butler feeling out of it. Towns in the corner. Off target from outside. Williamson right side. And the rejection by Towns.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl-Anthony Towns.
Butler, no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Irving attacking. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Now here's Lillard. Here he goes. And he lays it straight in. Lillard's got his second bucket of the night.
Are you kidding? This is an all-star finish if ever I've seen one.
And that's one of the plays people are going to remember and talk about from this year's game for sure.
Irving with it. Lillard picks him up. And here's George for 3. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Sabonis finds Butler. The kick out to Westbrook. From deep. Score the basket. Good shot after missing his first attempt.
Sabonis making sure to pass it where his teammates are open. And that's just being a good passer there.
Beal gets a wide open look. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And that one is good. Lillard's got 6. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Trailing by 2. Now the pass to Williamson. Outside, George. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Lillard. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by George. Ayton's got the game tied up here for the West All-Stars. Lillard attacking. Towns kicks to Sabonis. Pass to Lillard. Dishes it to Westbrook. No good from outside. All right, there's the horn. It's a close game at the end of 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Get ready for East All-Star Dance Pack.
Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And, you know, fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Gobert is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Curry. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's LeBron in at the 3 slot. Count the basket.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
Now here's Durant. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The layup off target. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these all-star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the all-star game.
Here's KD after Luka Doncic's bucket. Simmons inside, guarded by Curry. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Simmons. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And the basket by Tatum.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Trae Young. Curry's shot is off.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Curry after Ben Simmons misses the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but to be just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Adebayo. That one, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. And so here are the West All-Stars. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Now here's Durant. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And a deep 3 from Curry. The long distance 3 is buried.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
The East making a switch. Davis is checked in. Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for the West. Davis inside, Leonard's there, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball, most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality and strength.
Now here's Leonard. That one doesn't drop. Up top, Durant. He's covered by Leonard. Curry against Simmons. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Curry after Ben Simmons' bucket over Young. Goes back up. Gobert finds Leonard. Count that one.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. Driving the lane. Drops in the layup for 2. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
A shot by Curry, no good.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Adebayo, high post. Back to KD. Ball's knocked loose. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
It's stolen by Gobert. Now here's Leonard. Over Young. Gobert trying to get open. No good off the back of the rim. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's on LeBron James.
Durant.
Boy, that's a tough take there by Durant. He gets off the shot, his finesse coming into play there, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
And so here are the West All-Stars. It's a 3-point game. Doncic with it. Now defended by Adebayo. KD drives in. And Davis throws it down.
Boy, Davis, a game-wrecking presence around the basket. Excellent agility for a big guy.
Gobert with a screen on Young. Driving to the basket. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 16.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Simmons on the wing. Guarded by Curry. Durant kicks to Simmons. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Curry. Great D that time from Davis. And so Young will bring it up for the East All-Stars. They trail by 1. From past the arc. Rebounded by Vucevic. And here's the break. Here's LeBron. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Durant. It's Young on the wing. Back to Durant. Simmons against LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 8 here in the quarter.
You know, to me, it looks like Simmons is sometimes better at scoring through contact. Excellent concentration there.
Here's Leonard. It's sent back down by Simmons.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Leonard with the steal. Gobert finds James. Up top, Leonard. He's guarded by Davis. Leonard the pass to James. A three-pointer, no good. He's with the ball. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's Leonard missing.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
LeBron's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. And here's Young from the arc. Curry with the defensive effort. A tight game here in Atlanta. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Irving misses. Irving's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Here's Westbrook.
Oh! And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one would be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Now, here is Irving. Shoots over Lillard, and that one goes long.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's Beal. Over Lillard. The shot by Beal, no good. East All-Stars on offense. Westbrook with it. Now Beal defending. Sabonis kicks to Lillard. Sabonis' screen on Irving. Lillard attacking, and Lillard throws it down.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
It certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Here's George, drilled from 11 feet out.
I think one of Paul George's best shots is his pull-up jump shot. He's been destroying defenses for years with that mid-range pull-up.
Now, here's Sabonis. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Lillard against Irving. Embiid with the screen on Irving. And Lillard kicks to Westbrook. Clock is at 3. And stolen by Williamson. And here comes the break. Over Sabonis. And it's Williamson missing.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Butler finds Sabonis. Here's Lillard, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
During the seeding games in the 2020 bubble, Damian Lillard carried the Blazers to the playoffs. I mean, Dame averaged 37 a game. That included a ridiculous 61-point explosion.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Now here's Tatum. He's got 6 from outside the arc. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Embiid, the pass to Sabonis. With his first shot attempt. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Irving. Back to Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Misses for the 5th time this game. Marking at 1 for 6.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the East All-Stars.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
For 3, Westbrook. The West All-Stars pull it in. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Nobody near Irving. Offline with his 3.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Butler kicks to Embiid. And George gets the whistle that time. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The East All-Stars have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
You know, there aren't a lot of centers in the league, true centers, who are in the MVP discussion on a yearly basis. Embiid is one of those proud few.
Looking to end the run, and there's Bradley Beal on the assist by George. Beal's got 5 now.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
And so it's the East All-Stars, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back right after this. 1 half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Trae Young is out there with Harden. And it's Durant. Then there's Davis. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Now, here's Doncic. Curry on the wing. Inside, Tatum. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Tell you what, that's impressive strength there from Tatum. You got to respect that even when you try to wrap him up. He finds a way to score.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Foul. 2nd team foul.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Doncic against Young. Right side, Kevin Durant. No good that time. The West All-Stars will go the other way with him. James wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. LeBron's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Young against Doncic. Young passes to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Good positioning that time from AD. Working the pick and roll beautifully.
And it's the West All-Stars ball. 8-point game. Here's Curry. And another shot. And Leonard with the lay-in.
Not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Young passes to Harden. Back to Young. He kicks it to Embiid. And stolen by Tatum. Pass to Doncic. Drives to the hoop. Good D by Embiid. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. 6-point lead. KD passes to Davis. Now here's Embiid. He's covered by Leonard. Embiid dishes to Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 12.
Intelligent ball movement that time from Embiid. Getting it to a guy with a better shot.
And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Young against Doncic. The pass to Davis. Back to Young. Outside for Davis. Connects from 3-point range. And it's an 11-point East All-Star lead.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And it's James missing. LeBron's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Davis, the pass to Harden. Great D that time from Tatum. And here's the West with the ball. And Curry has it in the corner. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now, here is Young. 12 points for him.
When talking about the pressure Young puts on the defense, I'm not sure the word relentless is strong enough.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
And Durant gets it to go.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Tatum drives in. And Davis sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. LeBron kicks to Doncic. Outside Tatum from 12 feet out. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Davis.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
The East making a switch. Lillard's checked in. The West also making some changes. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Leonard. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Stephen Curry. Outside, Davis. Young with no one around. No good on the three. LeBron outside. He dishes it to Ayton. Davis against Tatum. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. In the corner, Harden. And stolen by Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Young pass to Harden. He takes it in, and Harden with the stop.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game. Excels at finding lanes to the rim.
Doncic against Lillard. Outside Tatum. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a week.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Puts it up from 12. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut to just 5 points in the basket from Doncic.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the three. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20-foot range here. Good idea.
And they're moving it up. Makes it off the glass. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Lillard. And the rejection by Ayton. Tatum looking around. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
To the middle, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
Outside Tatum. With the drive. Ayton inside. Defended by Sabonis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Butler, he's checked in for James Harden. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Vucevic checked in for James. Back to Sabonis. Lillard, right side. To the paint. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here's the fast break. The open shot by Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Tatum's got 24.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Vucevic against Young.
The quickness, the change of pace with the dribble. Young, so difficult to stop without fouling.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Towns comes in for Domantas Sabonis, and Simmons subbed in for Davis. Here's Butler. The West All-Stars pull it in. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Tatum. Shots over Towns. Tatum's shot is off. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Simmons finds Young. And the 3 off target. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the West All-Stars. They trail by 3. Over in the corner, Lillard. Feeds to Simmons. Young outside. Wants to get it to Butler, and does. That shot missing. Great D that time from Tatum. And it's the West All-Stars ball. Right side, Beal. Over Lillard. Misses off the right iron. Beal's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. And Simmons kicks to Young. Going inside. Misses in close. George looking around. With Samar. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the East. Westbrook comes in for Young. And West also making a switch. Curry's checked in. The shot by Beal, no good.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Here's Westbrook, and it's sent back by George.
George clearly one of the best two-way players in the game. He never takes a play off defensively.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
The kick out to Westbrook. And it's off from three-point range. Westbrook's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Here's George, and the layup's good off the glass. George has got 6 points.
You know, George not content just to roam the perimeter now. He'll attack the heart of the defense as well.
Westbrook passes to Butler. Back to Westbrook. West All-Stars with the rebound. Williamson looking it over. Curry with a wide open look. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 4 assists in the game. Outside, Simmons. Now that one is his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control even when facing physical contact.
Williamson dishes to Curry. Back to Williamson. All sorts of time. Again, the West All-Stars.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Westbrook kicks to Simmons. The shot from the low post is good. Simmons got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars.
Time after time, it's been Simmons' time. The Australian looking fabulous tonight.
And here is Tatum. Over Butler. Tatum no good. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the court for the West All-Stars, Bradley Beal is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Ayton. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Williamson in at the power forward. Leonard against Butler. Williamson with the screen for Irving. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Well, their pass to Westbrook. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by the West. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Leonard, yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Harden against Beal. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from James Harden.
Harden putting constant pressure on the defense, finishing down low.
Irving passes to Leonard. Over Butler. And it's Leonard missing.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Williamson.
And Kevin, after being unable to find the net in the first half, they sure seem to be a different team here in the second.
Exactly. I mean, finding their stride offensively, and they're on top on the scoreboard, and things are looking pretty good for them right now.
And the jam by Harden.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Now Irving. Tries the spin move. To the inside. Kicks it out to Leonard. Pocket 6. And there's the drive. No good there. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the East All-Stars. A 2-point game. Kicks it out to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Boy, the slam from the beard. Elevating a little bit. James can go from 0 to 100 pretty quick for a guy this size.
Leonard, the pass to Irving. Off target with his 3.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Back to Butler. Harden surveying the D to take the lead. And the rejection by Ayton. Fast break. Here we go. Leonard dishes to Beal. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Towns the screen. To the paint. And stolen by Ayton. Beal with it. And it's Harden picking him up. The 11-footer. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Irving with the steal. Pass to Williamson. Over Towns. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Knocked away. Butler finds Harden. Takes it inside. That puts them in the lead. Harden's got 10 points here in the second half.
It doesn't really matter if you body harden up. He's committed to scoring the basketball, and his concentration allows him to do so.
Good on the shot.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Westbrook passes to Towns. Now here's Westbrook. This one for three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Looking to get back on track here. The shot by Beal, no good. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control. That's how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And some changes here for the East. Embiid, he's checked in for Sabonis. Kevin Durant comes in for Butler. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Russell Westbrook. LeBron's checked in for the West. Doncic comes in for Bradley Beal. And stolen by James. Inside, Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Here's Harden driving inside, and he makes good on the layup. Harden's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Here's Doncic. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Durant kicks to Lillard. Outside for Durant. Harden up top. Guarded by Doncic. Harden's shot is off. To the middle. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Harden dishes to KD. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Floats it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
This is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Sion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Here's Embiid. A shot off that time. Great D that time from Leonard. Over in the corner, Doncic. Good D by Embiid.
Oh, just incredible, that spin. Shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot. Yeah, teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Towns. And a beautiful finish by Doncic.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Over to the wing. Lillard attacking. Basket good. And that ties it up.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots. Does a really good job setting up a shooter.
Doncic kicks to LeBron. And James throws it down hard.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one would be worth some points in the dunk contest.
The shot's good.
Powerful move by Embiid right there. He makes beating the defense look easy.
Here's Irving. The dish to Leonard. Shoots over KD. And the rejection by Towns. Here's Lillard. good, and as this goes to Towns.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. At one point, they led by 16. And Harden hit this stuff.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly from outside off the mark. And here are the East All-Stars. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
To make anybody besides Harden shoot the ball there. I mean, he doesn't feel the pressure. He embraces this stuff. It's right in his wheelhouse. Make somebody else shoot.
So the East All-Stars win it.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time